Hello and welcome back to Reading Psych. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. This is like a life update kind of video. The first update is we are currently at 400 subscribers. 400 subscribers. 400 people hit the subscribe button. Yo, I'm honored and I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get to 1,000. So I have my phone here because I had like a whole bunch of notes and stuff that I wanted to touch on. So I'm kind of in this new season of my life. I just hit restart at the beginning of August. Today is August 2nd. So I started yesterday officially. And this season of my life is called Reclaiming My Time. I've been in like a, I don't know, this kind of mood where it's like I'm not being productive. It's just so hard to get things done. I feel out of touch spiritually, mentally, physically. I just feel out of touch. I've been like having experience, I like put it down here, with like laziness. I've just been feeling weak. A whole lot of doubting my future, doubting my abilities, a whole bunch of fear of the future, fear of this, fear of that. Who is fear? Why is he letting him to come in here, him or her or whoever fear is, to come in here and tell you what you can and cannot do? Baby girl, don't you know who you are? Don't you know whose you are? So yeah, I'm in a season of reclaiming my time. No more self-sabotage. No more letting any of those negative spirits to dictate how my day goes, how my month goes, how my feelings go, how all my stuff goes. Now, it's not as easy to just be like, I'm choosing to not do this and then it stops automatically, of course. But I'm being intentional about how I spend my time, cutting out distractions. So I deleted all of my social media. I'm not even watching as many YouTube videos as I used to. Now I'm only focusing on sermons, listening to gospel music and all of that, drowning out anything that might distract me from where I'm supposed to be, and sticking closer to God, being more intentional about my time with God, reading the word more, meditating on the word. Because I read the word, but I don't meditate on the word, which is important. Because you can read and forget and go and be like, oh, check, read. No. Meditating on the word as well, and practicing discipline. I'm not disciplined at all. So I'm trying to incorporate that more and more into like the things I do. If I make a schedule, sticking to it. If I make a plan, sticking to it. Getting myself out of my couch. That's why I didn't even sit in the couch to record this video, because I feel like I would have been relaxing and I wouldn't have recorded. So like getting myself out of my couch, getting myself out of my bed and getting things done, making my to-do list and doing as much as I can, staying productive. I mean, I'm also resting, but staying productive as well. I'm also like prioritizing my health, my mental health, my physical health, my spiritual health. So spiritual health includes like focusing on God. Mental health includes like seeking therapy, thinking positive thoughts, thinking, fruitful thoughts, battling all those thoughts that want to tell me what I can and cannot do. And also my physical health, trying to eat better, eat more, because I don't be eating. I'm the type of person that forgets to eat. So trying to eat more, just, nurturing this gift, this body, this temple of Christ. And exercising faith, because I came to the realization that I need to put my faith more into practice. I need to of course, meditate on the word more so that I'm building my faith. Like one of the words that came to me recently was, because my spirit knows the truth, and the truth is God. God is the way, the truth, and the light. Because my spirit knows the truth, I will never be defeated. My flesh can come and say this other thing can come and say that, my thoughts can come and say that, but my spirit knows the truth. So because of that, I will not be deterred, I will not be defeated, and I need to hone into my spirit so that we can bring the truth to the other parts, so the other parts can, come together and be in alignment. So I can't be distracted about like what I'm going through today. I might be going through a rough patch. I might be feeling this, I might be feeling that, but ultimately the future holds good things, and I can't be distracted about my current situation and forget about all the great things God wants to do through me. I cannot. I just cannot. I cannot even afford to do that, baby. I was listening to this podcast, and it's How to Stay Hopeful. It was in the room, and they were just talking about like we were put on this earth to fight, like against all of these bad things, the principalities, the powers. We were put on this earth to fight, not to avoid them. So I feel like I'm in the season of my life where I am being intentional about fighting these things instead of just letting them dictate what I do or how I move.
I think being the light is a responsibility that we cannot take lightly anymore. Like, we are in those times where our prayer can change an atmosphere, our presence can change an atmosphere, and to be passive now,
it's not the way. There's a reason that we are all alive in this time while this is happening. And it wasn't just to exist.
Exactly.
There's a reason
or complain.
No. There's a reason he said you will be born during 2022, during a pandemic, during school shootings, during all of this stuff. There's a reason.
And there's a reason we know what we know.
Yes. And are alive
exactly.
in this time.
So when it's almost like, Maya Angelou said, when you know better, you do better, right? And in faith, when you know the power of prayer, but you ignore it because you are overwhelmed, or you ignore it because even when we talk about Jesus, behind some of the greatest miracles that we saw him do was a prayer.
Yep.
Because prayer is literally you're talking
Lord,
to the Father.
I thank you.
Prayer
is not a loose, light thing.
No.
It is a very
it is a spiritual effective engagement to change things. That's a word. I felt that in my spirit.
Tell us again.
I wish I
could. Spiritually effective engagement.
Praise the Lord.
But yeah, can't sit and just avoid the problems or try to hide from it or duck it. I also include the link below, so if you want to watch the full thing, you can. But I just cannot afford to sit there and like let life happen to me instead of taking control. And taking control means staying close to God so that He can carry me through. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, the darkness. I'm sure like everybody in this world now can see all of the things we're wrestling against. There's wars, diseases, this, that, all these mental like bad things, man. We're wrestling against all of these things, but I have to stay grounded. I have to stay in my faith because there's purpose. As long as I'm breathing, there's purpose. There's things out there that I need to accomplish, and I cannot be distracted. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be deterred. I have so much that I want to accomplish. I have so many goals written down that needs action. I just have so many things that I need to be focused on, and I cannot just sit here and let time go by and just waddle in maybe defeat or waddle in doubt or waddle in fear. So I just have to, it's essential that I reclaim my time. It is essential. It is necessary. The time is now. It's now, baby girl or boy. If you're watching this, the time is now. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I have a whole lot of videos that I have not posted yet that I'm going to be bringing out soon, so stay tuned for those. I want to make more videos. Leave comments below what topics you want for me to cover. I have like a whole bunch that I'm enthusiastic about, so stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.